There were some interesting comments that I saw after, like, I got this on LSF. And I was talking to Cance, and I was like, oh man, those contents are fun, huh? Get those comments. I'll never do anything about this. And then he made me a little video. He said, hey, you should talk about those comments because they're good, but I know you won't do the bare minimum of pulling up the YouTube video. So he screenshotted comments and put them in here so that I can be a happy little baby. The airplane can go right in my mouth and I can eat the content. Let's see what Cance saved for me. The thing I think is so compelling about this new full episode react meta is that it's interactive. Oh, that actually is another good point, is that we are doing, I'm not going to say we because I'm not going to implicate myself here. Streamers are doing not only full episode reacts, they are doing full season reacts. Actually, no, they are doing full series reacts. There is a world where you could go to, I don't know, maybe a Twitch streamer who likes the show Taskmaster and watch, I don't know, the entirety of every single minute of the show with maybe some things kind of cut out so that they got past the algorithm. That is what is dangerous because chat, and I was doing a little bit of research because I think that being the stupid guy is not cool. I don't like going on LSF and everyone going, this guy's a fucking idiot. It hurt my feelings. And so I started looking a little bit into fair use. And the one that really struck me when I saw that comment was the amount and suitability of the portion used in relation to the copyrighted work as a whole. So the idea being they are going to be more lenient if you use a 10-second clip to make your 10-minute YouTube video. They were just using that so that they could satirize it, or they were using that so that they could distribute news and things like that. When you start using more and more of the content, it is less and less likely to be fair use. Fair use is less likely to be found. So this question on like, hey, you're watching the full episode or the full season or the full series is what scares me as a whole. I think it would be very difficult to find fair use when someone is watching the totality of a series. Again, I am not a lawyer. You watch high quality shows with really good pacing, but instead you have a Twitch personality you enjoy commentating, and you also have chat and polls to participate in. I honestly straight up dislike watching reality TV, yet when watching it on a stream, I find it oddly compelling. Plus, it adds this episodic element where if you miss an ep, you feel like you're missing out. The streamer also can set up narratives of favorite/least favorite characters in the show, like XQC does Leslie in MasterChef. We get the streamer's investment of each character, from episode 1 till they win or lose, and when they do, we get the streamer's reaction to it, which is payoff whether it's negative or positive. It's reality TV that is already good for viewers, and then you're throwing in a streamer that you already like, validating your opinions or creating your opinions for you. Like, yeah, that's so sick, of course. That doesn't necessarily make it fair use, let's say. But it's true. I think it's fun. The crux of this is it is so fucking fun to watch TV with your favorite streamer. That is the core at this. I actually do think it's transformative because do you think Weirzy is on the Supreme Court? Do you think Weirzy actually can be our hero? I love Weirzy telling us it's transformative. Like, actually, this might be transformative. Because I wouldn't be watching if there was no Stanz in the corner of Hell's Kitchen. It's just enough change to make it more entertaining. I agree that it is enough change to the TV show, I'm not a lawyer, to make it more entertaining. That doesn't make it, like, it transforms it, it's slightly different, but it is not fair use. And one aspect of fair use is if the content is transformative, right? And so while I am doing something slightly different, it's not quite enough. For example, I know a lot of YouTube channels, or I've been introduced to a lot of YouTube channels that will reflect the video. And it's like, hey, I put it in Premiere and I right-clicked and hit transform and I put it at a 45-degree angle. And now it gets through copyright detection. Is that transformative? No. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. What I appreciate about Stan's reacting to shows is that he actually talks and gives input during a show. I think this got added to the reel because it's just fucking jerking me off. I do talk and give input during the show. I think most streamers do. I assume XQC does, and that Myth does, and that Toast does, right? Now, of course, you're gonna get clips of like streamer eating cereal. I think I've talked about it on the Stanz show before, or I talked about it on Esportsmanlike Conduct, or better yet, Atriok did. There was a channel or a TikTok that was just Ninja reacts to, and they took the same clip of Ninja eating cereal. Let me recreate it. Let me recreate it for you. They took a clip of Ninja doing this. And they put it on literally any clip of Fortnite they could find, no matter what it was. And they were getting tens of thousands of views per video on a channel with no subscribers. And so it's like, hey, some people are going to be abusing the let's eat and watch TV thing. But I think, in my experience, most Twitch streamers have been pretty good. I've heard that Toast was literally playing Valorant while chat watched Naruto. They boomed me. No. He wouldn't do that.
I can't wait to see the next episode. They're finally gonna have the Chunin exam. One thing I have to be honest with you guys, I've actually been playing Valorant.
Enemy spotted mid.
So we'll have to continue.
Reloading.
We'll have to continue the exams after.
He did start a game of Valo and swap to Valo when the episode ended. So that's just like a little tiny bit. Okay, that goes against my whole thought. I was trying to gas up streamers and be like, no, they're all reacting so hard. They're doing good. They're good React boys and girls. I really don't see the big deal in all this. This is Mr. Viacom, who's like, hey, everyone can watch our shows, you know? People are acting like this is the first time something like this has happened on Twitch. At some point, Twitch is going to get calls from the networks and poof, it's done. Same with the DMCA music fiasco. I say keep doing it until you can't. Oh, actually, I was going to make fun of this guy, but I totally agree at this point. In a macro sense, this is true. What is going to happen is Twitch is going to stop all of it. Poof, it's done. Just like they did music. The worry is you don't want to be the one streamer that gets fucking boomed. It would suck if there's a poof and everyone else has to stop reacting and fucking Rich from OTK has to pay $500,000 because he streamed Lord of the Rings. You know what I mean? You don't want to be the guy holding the bag for all of Twitch. There is going to be a reckoning day, and someone will have to pay money. Whether it's Twitch, whether it's streamers that are doing it, there will be a financial reckoning. The storm is coming, chat. And I hope it's not me. I really, really hope it's not me. The problem with Twitch is, let's say I am watching Hell's Kitchen and they realize that and they have this content ID system that means all the ads from my stream go to this other person. The problem with Twitch is the money for streamers does not really come through ads. Like, yeah, it's some money, but the money comes through subscriptions. And the rights holder is going to want a portion of subscription revenue for the content or the period when the content was displayed, because they feel like you earn those subscriptions while watching their content, which maybe they're right about, right? It's the same thing that music companies think. Hey, you are making money while using our music, so you either need to stop or you need to give us a cut of the money. So I kind of agree with this guy that, yeah, there's going to be a day of reckoning, and hopefully my head doesn't get guillotined. A large factor behind the content ID system YouTube has now is due to a lawsuit with Viacom back in the early days of the platform. The lawsuit was for millions upon millions. And this feels like he's going to give me a treasure map to the Viacom treasure. You know what I mean? Millions and millions of dollars were lost. And if you follow this map, you can find it. That's a weird way to describe it. Millions upon millions. Just tell me the number. It probably takes one Wikipedia. Content ID was implemented hastily as a result and led to a ton of people getting unfairly stricken down by a poorly made system. I feel like he might be biased. Viacom themselves had uploaded pirated clips in an attempt at guerrilla marketing, making it so that YouTube couldn't know what content was theirs and what wasn't. Realistically, it's only a matter of time until a company decides it's worth it to try and take on Amazon's legal team, leading to a similar, possibly catastrophic situation. Viacom was uploading their stolen content to give credence to their side, but they got caught. That is actually so funny. I think the one thing that I'm not sure I agree with in this comment, and again, I am not a lawyer, is why the fuck would this be a company versus Amazon? I guess if they really want the juicy money. Because to me, it seems like the best case scenario is not the payday. The best case scenario is them getting the long-term payday. Why would they ask for the fish you caught when they can get like all of the fish you catch for the rest of your life? What these companies would want is a way for them to get money whenever a streamer ever watches their videos, right? I don't want just the fish from XQC's 90,000 viewers. I want it to whenever a streamer watches my show, I get the money from that, or a portion of the money from that. What's the new meta after Twitch finally cracks down on reacting to Hell's Kitchen? Reacting to Bollywood movies? Reading Harry Potter aloud to chat? Watching paint dry? Or God forbid, people might start playing video games on the platform. This is such a Fox News grandma take. COVID vaccine? What's next? They're gonna put me in prison and force me to break rocks and gang rape me every day? What are you talking about? What do you mean? What's next on Twitch? All the other content on Twitch. There's so many things that happen on Twitch. Are you kidding me? Yeah, gaming will be some of it. Art will be some of it. Sports will be some of it. Just chatting is still there. You can just chat without that. It was pretty awesome to watch Alvin and the Chipmunks on Connor Eats Pants stream. But yeah, this is wild. Personally, I think only Connor, Stanz, and Atrioc should be allowed to watch TV shows on stream. Based. Actually so based and truth-pilled. Actually, this is the future that we want. Could you imagine? XQC is not allowed to watch shows, and Connor, Atrioc, and my dumbass are out here going like, well, this is pretty sick. TLDR, Twitch will not do anything about these reaction streamers unless the companies decide to make a move. And as reaction streams get bigger, VODs end up on YouTube, they may start to notice. That could cause a huge policy change and ruin all React content, even small things like clips or TikTok. So let's just chill. Oh, I'm assuming this is a TLDR for the Ludwig video because it's actually a pretty good TLDR. I think the one thing that's maybe a little bit off is that, in my opinion, is it's not that Twitch is not going to do anything unless the companies decide to make a move. It's that Twitch will not do anything unless the companies use the system that Twitch made to get them to report DMCA usage. You know what I mean? There's a system where you can go to Twitch and say, this is my content, please have it removed, and Twitch will take it down. And I think Ludwig is saying like, hey, let's be careful, boys, so that we can keep doing it. And then finally, the last comment, stop pausing so much. There's 1.5 million things I wanted to say to this person, but all I did was delete it and block them from my YouTube channel from making comments. They are shadow banned. They are unironically shadow banned because this is so stupid from 50,000 different levels. One, that's what makes it entertaining. The pausing and the talking, just go watch the TV show. It's already on YouTube. It's already on YouTube, man. Just go watch it without me if you don't like the pausing. I can't imagine a world where you'd like to watch it with me, but without pausing. That would mean you want to watch it, but with me in the corner, like this. The entirety of MasterChef. I think pausing is great. It is something good for me to do. And then the second half, the legal aspect, although once again, chat, I am not a lawyer, pausing excessively could give you a defense, right? There is a world where every frame is a painting. You know what I'm saying? If I am just letting a 45-minute clip play, or sorry, episode play, then that is 100 billion% easy peasy. Doesn't even take them a day to say that, yes, this is stolen content. This is not fair use and you're fucked. If I take a 45-minute video and I cut it into 15 different video essays about different interactions of people there because I am pausing a lot, then yeah, there's actually a very good argument that those YouTube videos are fair use. There's actually a really good argument that those videos are fair use. And if you want to know more about it, if you want to know why I think that, all you have to do is go to what the US government says about fair use. It's right here. This is how they say that they will judge. You just go to copyright.gov, just Google fair use, and this comes up. That's what I would say. That's what I would say to do. But don't ever tell me to stop pausing. Don't you ever do that to me, Austin, you son of a bitch. Good vibing sesh. I also only include mostly your pausing in the Hell's Kitchen stuff. I feel like there's an argument that our Hell's Kitchen videos could be fair use, but watching live. Oh yeah, the YouTube videos are pretty good. The YouTube videos, we are at least fighting the good fight. Our YouTube videos will not be the first smited when the smiting begins.